ขอเสียงต้อนรับผู้ไม่กลัวใครไซนาลาบิดดาดาเซกระโดดไหมฮะกระโดดไหมฮะไม่กระโดดครับครับผม
วันนี้มาสวยๆมาหล่อๆเน้นปลอดภัย
ใช่
นะครับ
แต่เห็นปลอดภัยแบบนี้ผมว่าออกตัวแรงไม่ธรรมดาแน่นอนนะครับ
นักโจทุกคนตอนนี้มีสมาธิแน่วแน่
เอาละครับคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาเป็นใครครับคุณเดี่ยวสุริยนต์ครับ
ผมเห็นหน่วยก้านแล้วผมขอเบิกตัวหนุ่มคนนี้นี่คือสายเลือดใหม่ของไทยไฟท์นะครับจะมาขอสร้างชื่อบนเวทีแห่งนี้เขาเป็นนักชกจากเมืองระนองดูฉายาเขากันก่อนซ้ายดับตะวันโอ้โหมวยซ้ายแน่นอนนะครับปรบมือดังๆต้อนรับเพชรพังงานลูกเจ้าพ่อโรงต้มมา
Taking a look at our first combatant of this evening, 34-year-old ZAINALABID Dadashev, fighting out of Russia, 174 centimeters tall, weighed in at 63 kilograms, carrying with him a professional record of 39 fights, 25 wins, 13 losses, and 1 draw. Nice to see people out there that look my age still doing their thing.
Just, Adam, just.
And I am not talking about the Thai fighter, of course.
Okay, so there you can see the graphic for PETCH-PHANGAN, LUKJAOPORONGTOM. 82 professional fights, 62 victories, 20 losses, and 0 draws. 23 years of age from Ranong in Thailand. The first debutant of 2 this evening here at Thai Fight for the Thai Fight team. After this fight, of course, we'll see PANPAYAK.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here at Thai Fight Samui 2018. As usual, we're situated at our sensational lakeside setup in Samui. And as the sun sets, the stars will rise. SAENCHAI, P.T.T, CHANAJON, PAKORN, PANPAYAK, and more, all on display for your viewing pleasure. 18 fights from 6 countries, 9 fights, 1 night. Welcome to Thai Fight Samui 2018.
Really, a little too late there, because the Russian is all over the Thai fighter. Great hands, beautiful from Dadachev.
He's rushing him.
Solid left high kick goal in reply from Petch-PHANGAN. Good toss as well. Good way to regain composure and off set your opponent. He seems to be able to roll it, but he got caught with the left hand, right hand. Ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to tell you, this is card check. The action was so quick there from the get-go. Rope hands, as you can see.
We weren't really even able to do our intro. This fight looked like it could have been over while we were still bringing everybody into this event.
Yeah, swift left hand and then the right elbow coming in from Petch-PHANGAN, who seems to have weathered that early storm from the Russian fighter. Left knee there from the Thai. Good hands in reply there from Dadachev, though.
Yeah, something came in, some sort of left hand connected. Dadachev keeps batting at his right eye. Something's bothering him. You see him protecting it.
Another right hand there, and an uppercut.
Yeah, and I wonder if the Thai fighter has spotted it, if he's targeting it.
Yeah, you're right, Adam. A look under the right eye of the Russian fighter.
He's clearly protecting it. You know, this could be a right in the spot, too. This could be over really soon. I mean, he could be suffering from something like a broken orbital. He's really, really guarding it.
Yeah, perfect technique there from Petch-PHANGAN. Find an opening. Oh, good left elbow from Dadachev. What an amazing first few minutes we're hearing at the first fight of Thai Fight Samui. Left elbow going in from the new fighter, Petch-PHANGAN.
Dadachev's in a world of trouble. He's having a hard time keeping that right eye open. He's trying to push forward, but you can see the confidence of the Thai fighter is swelling, just like Dadachev's eye.
Yeah, Dadachev breathing heavily as well. Oh, left elbow! This can soon be stopped if he carries on like this, Adam. Dadachev's holding on. A spinning back this attempt there from the Russian.
Oh, he's just really been bothered.
Really deep breathing. Good left knee there. Again, Petch-PHANGAN putting on this Russian fighter, the 35-year-old ZAINALABID Dadachev.
It's a really good go at his first name. I'm not really sure how to say it. All I can say right now is ouch. That's what he's feeling. He's been through it here in this first round.
Yeah, a lot of heavy breathing. Another left hand. That's been what? 10 for 15th of the round so far from Petch-PHANGAN.
So strange to see all this violence, and then you can just see the fuzz floating around, coming off the roped hands.
Attempted left kick to the body there. And here comes Petch-PHANGAN once again with that left hand and the left elbow. End of round 1. Wow.
What an incredible opening round here at Thai Fight Samui.
Packed house here at Thai Fight Samui 2018. What an amazing first round we just saw there, Adam.
Yeah, we usually use these first rounds of the first fight of the night to sort of do our intro, to tell you about Samui, and
yeah, no time that time.
We didn't have any time to get through that. It was just action-packed from the opening bell.
I'm sad we didn't see the highlights as well because there were so many.
I think that's maybe why they cut it. You want to show the highlights, it's going to be the whole first round.
True, very true.
Crowd puts their hands together, showing their appreciation for that incredible effort from both fighters in the first round. We'll see here as we start the second if Dadachev's been able to recover from what seemed to be an injury to his right eye in that first round.
Yeah, we're based right in the corner of Dadachev.
Oh, crunching left kick.
Here comes Petch-PHANGAN again. Oh, good right elbow though from Dadachev. Yeah, I was just about to say that we're based right in the corner of the white corner, the foreign fighters, and the coach of Dadachev was just regain your breath, regain your concentration, and go after him with combinations and try and finish him with an elbow. They're after finishing him, Adam.
Well, let's hope he can just, you know, think on that level as far as tactically what should I do, because towards the end of that first round, it wasn't so much about tactics, it was more about, was he just going to be able to survive that
Sometimes what happens when you get new members of a Thai fight team coming in, they find it a little strange. It's sometimes difficult for them to adapt. But Dadachev pretty much just set the tone. And Petch-PHANGAN had to react, and react he did. Beautiful left hand there. Dadachev's not having any of it. He doesn't look happy.
With himself?
Well, I'm not sure. He was nodding his head. I thought he was saying he doesn't want him to fight anymore, but left and right hands coming in.
I felt like it was more of like that.
Oh,
No!
my
Goodness! There goes the mouthpiece. There goes the fighter. Everything's flying around.
A wicked cut just under the eye
Oh my
for
goodness.
Dadachev. Let's take a look at that if we can get the camera. He's holding it. It's the eye that he was holding all the first round. Oh, look at that.
That's brutal. You could sprinkle some beef on that and make a lasagna. That's just not what you want to see.
It's swollen all the way around the eye.
Yeah, I'm really concerned. Like I said, I think he might have gotten a broken orbital in that first
I
round.
think the referee needs to think about stopping this now.
I think it's going to be stopped. I don't think the refs... Well,
yeah,
there you
well,
go.
good decision, ref.
Yeah.
That was just more punishment they had to take for no reason, in my opinion. Well done, Petch-PHANGAN. LUKJAOPORONGTOM.
Yeah, incredible debut.
I was saying during that flurry of punches that Dadachev was the one that set the tone of the fight.
And he paid for it.
Petch-PHANGAN had to deal with it, and deal with it he did. Finishing the fight in the second round. Congratulations to him. Can't wait to see him again here on Thai Fight.
Yeah, sometimes that's what happens when you kick the hornet's nest that comes back to sting you.
สำหรับผู้ชนะนะครับ The winner is เพชรพงานลูกเจ้าพ่อโรงเตยเอาละครับนักมวยไทยนะชนะน็อกไปครับสำหรับคู่แรกครับผม
ไปกำลังใจนะครับรับปรบมือให้กับนักชกทั้งสองท่านด้วยนะครับโอ้ชกเต็มที่เลย
ขอเสียงต้อนรับ The Dawsim นักสู้ข้างถนนเอลริเกมูลเลอร์ ไฟเตอร์ผมว่าเขาก็เหมือนดาวซิมเหมือนกันนะ
ฮะรูปร่างนะครับลีลาสวัสดีครับผมสวัสดีมากๆครับขอเสียงปรบมือด้วยนะครับน่ารักมากๆเลย
เคยขึ้นมาชกกับไทยไฟท์เรียบร้อยแล้วนะครับวันนี้ดูซิว่าผลงานจะเป็นยังไง
ถือว่ามีประสบการณ์เหนือกว่านักชกคนนี้ของเรา
ทำไมอ่ะ
แต่เดี๋ยวดูดีกรีเขาก่อน
คนนี้เพิ่งเปิดซิงเหรอหรือไง
คนนี้เนี่ยครั้งแรกบนเวทีไทยไฟท์ครั้งแรกที่ได้ชกกับชาวต่างชาติด้วยแต่ดีกรีของเขานะฮะฟังดีๆนะครับเขาได้เป็นเจ้าของรางวัลนักมวยยอดเยี่ยมจากสมาคมผู้สื่อข่าวกีฬา3 ปีซ้อน
เฮ้ยคนนี้นี่
เหรอนะฮะ
ผมบอกว่าเคยได้ยินมาว่านะฮะคุณแสนชัยของเราเนี่ยว่าเก่งแล้วเป็นโคตรมวยแล้วแต่ได้แค่2 ปี
แล้วก็มีการเว้นไว้นะฮะแล้วก็ได้อีกแต่นี่3 ปีซ้อนเลยนะครับปี2556 2557และ2558นะฮะ
ครับ
ฉายาของเขาเท่มากราชันแห่งเมืองปากน้ำขอเสียงปรบมือต้อนรับพันพยัคฆ์พยัคฆ์คำพันธ์มา
Well, there's going to be a chance for redemption for that young man, Henrique Muller from Brazil, known as the Dalsim street fighter. 21 years old, fighting out of Visconde do Rio Branco, Brazil. 177 centimeters tall, 62 kgs, with a record of 42 fights, 27 wins, 15 losses.
Yeah, and he will be facing PANPAYAK, PAYABKUMPHAN, also known as PANPAYAK. 238 fights, 198 victories, 38 losses and 2 draws. Now, if you don't know PANPAYAK, you don't know Muay Thai. He's a 3-time Fighter of the Year. Now, SAENCHAI has won it twice. PANPAYAK has won it 3 times, and he's the only Muay Thai fighter in the history of Muay Thai to actually win it 3 times.
And he's only 22 years old.
He won it in 2013, 14, and 15. 2-time Lumpini champion and a 2-time Rajadamnern champion as well. However, both these fighters are coming off losses. Now, in different circumstances, of course, PANPAYAK has lost to Yodlek Pet, who is the current Fighter of the Year. Henrique Muller.
He was the victim of one of the most sensational knockouts we've ever seen. A question mark kick from SAENCHAI.
Yeah, if you watch Muay Thai, Thai Fight Bangkok, you've seen the famous question mark kick. Delivered by SAENCHAI to Henrique Muller. He was smiling while he got knocked out. So let's see how he does now against a 3-time Muay Thai Fighter of the Year.
Yeah, he's really sort of had quite the go of it here at Thai Fight, putting him up against the legend SAENCHAI and now putting him up against the 3-time Fighter of the Year, PANPAYAK.
So PANPAYAK fighting KAZBEK again and making his debut here at Thai Fight.
So excited to see this young fighter here at Thai Fight.
When I heard that PANPAYAK was coming to Thai Fight, I was really excited.
You screamed like a girl.
I did, indeed. And maybe I'll do that tonight as well. Whee!
Really electrifying young man.
Yeah, one of the ways he made his name in the Muay Thai world, before that everyone knew about him, but he knocked out Sam A with a beautiful left high kick.
That left elbow he just landed had Henrique wobbled a little bit.
He's beat a who's who of Muay Thai fighters over the last few years.
Oh my goodness!
Oh!
Unbelievable! Shock and mayhem circles the ring.
Oh my word!
A flash knockout! An unbelievable result for Henrique Muller. We talked about how he was looking for redemption, and he's found it. He's just knocked out the 3-time Fighter of the Year, PANPAYAK.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now, Adam.
And he has silenced the entire crowd. Is stunned, watching on in disbelief as he landed a counter strike.
I'm speechless.
I'm not.
I cannot believe what I've just seen. He was dominating the fight, and then all of a sudden, a left hand. That's what you get with KAZBEK, folks. Anything can happen with those roped hands. Let's take a look
at this again. It was a counter.
Just a left hook.
Wow, just a counter left that just must have hit him right on the butt and right on the chin.
And look at the way he was unconscious before he hit the canvas.
What a result for Henrique Muller.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing.
If you were a betting man and you put some money on Henrique Muller before this fight, you are
rich now.
You are rich.
Wow. Now, he has been knocked out before at Rajadamnern, I believe, a few years ago. But
not like that.
No, I was never expecting this. That is unbelievable. Well, but after all that's all said and done, congratulations, Henrique Muller. Well done to you, sir. You just made a real name for yourself. And doesn't it just show how good SAENCHAI is as well still? Congratulations, kid. You just made a name for yourself, Mr. Muller.
He's now famous for all the right and all the wrong reasons.
Henrique Muller of Brazil, boys and girls.
He's been on 2 sides of 2 incredible knockouts, 2 incredible different results.
Wow.
ขอเสียงต้อนรับให้กับสถานฟ้าครับแชมป์มวยรอบอิสุสุครับครั้งที่ 28
อนุญาตทำสมาธินะครับแล้วเดินเข้าสู่เวทีมวยก่อนนะฮะครูบาอาจารย์ครับเป็นสิ่งสำคัญนะฮะ
ครับผมนี่คือสถานฟ้านะครับที่บอกแล้วนะว่าคนแรกนะครับอายุเพียง 21 เท่านั้นแต่ดูหน่วยก้านสิฮะโอ้โหนี่คือวัยหนุ่มนะฮะ
สุดยอดเลยนะฮะ
กำลังคึก
นั่นเลยดูกล้ามขาดูน่องโอ้โหคู่นี้ผมบอกเลยว่าเดือดสุดครับคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาคนนี้เนี่ยนะครับไม่ธรรมดาดูดีกรีกันก่อนนะครับคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาคนนี้เนี่ยนะครับเป็นอดีตแชมป์เวทีราชดำเนินและเวทีลุมพินี
เป็นไงกลัวที่ไหนล่ะนี่เขาก็ชนะมาแล้วคัดมาจาก 8-9 คนนี้เขาที่1เหมือนกันกับมวยรอบที่อ้อมน้อยเนี่ย
ไม่รู้แหละสูสีกันหรือว่าจะใครจะได้เปรียบมากกันเดี๋ยวมาดูตัวเขาจริงๆกันนะครับขวัญใจของเขาคนนี้คือขวัญใจเด็กช่างโอ้โหเดี๋ยวออกมาท่านี้เลย
ไอ้นี่เด็กช่าง
ขวัญใจเด็กช่างไปเจอเขาเลยนะครับปรบมือดังๆต้อนรับปกรณ์พีเคแสนชัยมวยไทยเยี่ยม
Well, I wonder, Aaron, if you should just do the introduction now. We've on our third fight of the evening. You still haven't had a chance to really introduce this night's events. Our first two fights were just blistering action, fast-paced. Here we are,
shocking as well.
Some shocking results. So we're moving on to our third fight of the evening and our first of three gloved fights, and our possibly biggest fight of the evening, our Isuzu Cup super fight. This is always the fight that you and I look forward to probably the most every year because they always put two very talented Thai fighters against each other, which isn't necessarily Thai fights modus operandi, so to speak. So always exciting to see.
Okay, the first fighter is being introduced is Pakorn P.T.T Muay Thai. Looks like they're going to the black corner first this time. 27 years of age, 191 fights, 116 victories, 66 losses and 9 draws. A former Rajadamnern Stadium champion, a former Lumpini Stadium champion, former champion of Thailand, and former WMC World Champion of Muay Thai. Pakorn P.T.T Muay Thai Gym. Newcomer, well, relative newcomer to Thai fight. This will be his third bout. First two fights, both victories, both KOs. But, and both those were card check fights, but tonight he's got a young whippersnapper on his heels in SAENCHAI.
Yeah, so as you mentioned it, in the white corner, his opponent and Thai fight debutant and current Isuzu Cup champion, the 28th Isuzu Cup champion, SATHARNFAH, 22 years old, fighting out of Songkhla province here in Thailand, 178 centimeters tall, 67 kgs with a record of 77 fights, 60 wins, 15 losses, and 2 draws. So you're looking at 2 very decorated fighters, one fighter that's up and coming, and one fighter that's kind of already had his time in the sun, and he's now sort of having a renaissance, his second come around. It's a weird thing to say because he's only 27 years old. But
there was question marks over Pakorn. When I heard that he was coming to Thai fight, I was well, some of the performances that I've seen him outside of the stadiums, definite question marks, but he's rejuvenated here at Thai fight. He seems to really embrace the entertainment part of it. He's getting in shape, he's training more back at PK SAENCHAI Muay Thai. A lot of good fighters at that gym, of course.
He's growing a mustache.
Yep.
Really nice one. Nicest mustache I've seen since, what was it, Pornsene that had a really great mustache? No?
No.
There was some famous, it was a famous one.
It's funny you say Pornsene though, because obviously if you go back to that 2014 footage, the infamous footage that even Joe Rogan reposted of Pakorn and Pornsene going right at it. One of the most infamous Muay Thai moments of all time. Incredible footage.
So here we go. We've already got a much different feel and pace to this fight. So, Aaron, if you'd like to take the time to introduce us to Samui. Nice little uppercuts
there from Pakorn. Yeah, I was just about to say, before Henrique MULLER KO'd PANPAYAK, I'd like to welcome you to Koh Samui, one of Thailand's largest islands in the Gulf of Thailand, known for its palm-fringed beaches, circling coconut groves and dense mountainous rainforests. It's also home to luxury resorts, posh bars, and exuberant nightlife scene that has something for everybody. The 12-meter-tall golden Big Buddha statue at Wat Phaya Temple is a local landmark.
Maybe can inform us about the knockout bonuses as well.
Yes,
the Flying Horse Fertilizer has always been one of my favorites.
Okay, so Chang, one of the prominent sponsors here of Thai Fight, are giving away 50,000 baht if you can knock out your opponent with one of the 4 Muay Thai weapons. A jumping high elbow, a backwards elbow, a kick, high kick, and a low kick. If you can knock out your opponent with one of those techniques, Chang will give away 50,000 baht. If you can knock out your opponent in the first minute of the first round, Bangkok Airways will give you 50,000 baht. And Flying Horse Fertilizer will guarantee 25,000 baht each to fight of the night, performance of the night. So a lot of money. I love the way Pakorn's going in with that left shot to the body.
Yeah, he's got a really nice lead left hook to the body he's been doing good work with. And
looks very relaxed.
SATHARNFAH just landed a nice right kick to the body as well. Probably the best strike of the fight so far. But so far, both fighters pretty cautious here in the opening round. Unlike everything we've seen so far this evening.
Yeah, it's almost like a Dutch kickboxing style that Pakorn's adopting there. He's going in for a left body shot.
And then a low kick.
Yeah, then a right outside thigh kick. Very composed. One of Pakorn's a test that he hasn't really had in a long time, has to be said. I think one of the fights that he did fight on MX Muay Extreme, where he fought Chad Collins. Remember Chad?
Oh, I loved Chad Collins.
Yeah, he lost to Chad Collins.
To be fair, Chad Collins, when he was fighting before he went back home, he looked fantastic. He's had the most competitive fight against SAENCHAI I've ever seen here at Thai Fight.
Oh, elbow there from Pakorn. See a slight height advantage there from SANTAFA. Into the punch we go. A real
smart technical fight. Yeah, it's very
seeing right now.
This is probably one of the reasons why Thai Fight doesn't have these kind of bouts that often, because Thai Fight is very well known for being, it's very entertaining. They like knockouts. They do the card check to promote knockouts.
But I think seeing a technical fight is also quite important as well.
Oh, I love it, but it's just not necessarily their agenda.
Either way, we love Thai Fight Samui.
So here you can see some of the action that took place in that first round. Nothing too dramatic for either fighter, just really crafty technical work from both. A lot of good body work done by both fighters as well. Really nice work with the lead left hand for Pakorn. We'll see if he goes back to that here. Start of round 2. Nice body kick there from Pakorn. You can already tell the energy and the pace has been dialed up a little bit. Very typical Thai style fight here. That's the first time we've seen a fighter go down. Both fighters have been attempting it, but got really good balance.
Yeah, I'd also like to say great defensive work as well from Pakorn. It's been difficult for SAENCHAI to get through to Pakorn, trying to find any sort of gaps in his defense has been difficult.
Both of these fighters, as we mentioned many times already, they're both so technically sound. It's going to be really difficult for one to really exploit the other one. Chess match.
Yeah, Pakorn going in with the right knee there. I've seen the corner though of SAENCHAI. They've been telling him desperately to move forward and try and attack Pakorn, something he wasn't doing in the first round.
Just landed a nice straight right there before he clinched up. His corner does seem to be more happy with his approach here in the second.
Both looking for that left body shot. Good right hand there from Pakorn. 1-2 combinations going in. Tempted takedown from the former stadium champion, Pakorn. SAENCHAI stays on his feet. Solid right hand there to the body from SAENCHAI. Trying to dig that left knee in. Corner of SAENCHAI very much more happy with what they're seeing from their fighter. A good sweep.
He's tried that 3 or 4 times. It's the first time he was able to pull it off successfully.
SAENCHAI turning the tables perhaps. A really good left knee though from Pakorn. As the saying goes, sometimes the best defense is to do some offense. Pakorn trying to prove that now. Tempted right hand and it connects. Off balances him though and good left knee moving in. Just like you said,
two-way exchange, very technical.
Very technical fight we're seeing here after those first 2 blistering fights we saw here at Petch-Samui 2018. We've now settled down with a more traditional style Muay Thai bout. SAENCHAI, the Isuzu Cup champion, facing the former champion of Lumpini and Rajdamnern in Pakorn.
Yeah, good fight for the crowd to get their wits back about them after our shocking knockout in our last fight.
It's a real scrap we've got here, but a technical scrap. Yeah, more gesturing coming from the white corner than from the black. They seem happy with what they're seeing right now.
The black corner is silent.
Oh, another left hand. That time to the temple. Pakorn jumping in with a leading left hand to finish the second round.
A good round for the young fighter, SATHARNFAH.
Mic fixed. Thank you, David.
There's some of that technical striking we were talking about. Some nice boxing combinations from Pakorn. And there's that nice little sweep from SATHARNFAH. Really competitive round. Moments for both fighters. I'd probably give the edge to SATHARNFAH in the second round. The first round for me was, I'm not sure anybody won the first round.
I would have given it to Pakorn personally. I think he did more. That's why I think
I'm glad that one of us made a decision.
Well, I think in the second round, SAENCHAI came out because of the way Pakorn performed in the first round.
Okay, so what we have now is an even fight going into the third.
Yeah, momentum definitely with SAENCHAI though. Good strike though from Pakorn. He knows he's got to win this round perhaps. Perhaps we're seeing a passing of the torch out of him. Good left hand
nice
again.
Left hand.
I love it when you see that spray and they're shooting off the fighter.
Well, yeah, I mean, SATHARNFAH's corner was treating it like a water park. He's soaked. We're about to get some of that on us as well.
Solid left knee there, stabbing knee from SAENCHAI.
Pakorn's done a really nice job with his boxing combinations at range. Probably been his best weapon.
Beautiful uppercut though. Caught him with the elbow.
Maybe that's why we see SATHARNFAH going in for the clinch here.
I think for sure.
Trying to negate that boxing advantage that Pakorn's had.
Again, SAENCHAI, beautiful stabbing left knee. He's been using that technique over and over, and it's starting to show.
It's just a really smart way to consolidate a move. If you're going to enter the clinch, enter it with a strike.
I was just about to say, Pakorn's breathing heavier than we've seen him do, and that's probably due to those knee strikes.
Well, he's also not 23 anymore, is he?
Is he 27?
27 with like 150 fights. Might as well be my age.
192nd fight right now, I'll have you know, Adam.
Yeah, there you go.
Pakon fighting back. SAENCHAI grabbing on, holding on. Perhaps he thinks he's done enough. Front team to the chest. SAENCHAI now trying to pick his shots. He's going to try moving in and out.
Now, of
use
course,
counter strikes.
let's not forget to mention that the winner of this bout will be fighting later on in the year during the Christmas time for the King's Cup. So there's a lot on the line here for both of these fighters.
Yeah, we're not sure who the second semi-finalist will be right now, but at a later event, like Adam said, there will be a winner.
And especially for
those two.
SATHARNFAH, because we've seen this happen a few times where a fighter has come in that's not on the Thai fight roster, like SATHARNFAH, won this fight, and then basically become part of the roster. So if SATHARNFAH is able to get this win, we might be seeing a lot more of him here at Thai Fight.
Good hands again though from Pakon, but SAENCHAI able to sneak that left knee through at will. And one of the reasons is the height differential. It's easy for him to move that knee upwards to Pakon. Pakon would very much struggle to deliver a knee to SAENCHAI just due to the height. SAENCHAI feels he's done enough, that's why he's moving away. Nice right kick there from Pakon.
Yeah, for those of you that haven't watched a lot of Muay Thai, it might be confusing, but a lot of times the fighter that's more aggressive and pushing forward is actually losing. They're doing that because they're feeling the pressure of losing the fight.
It's been the difference maker in my opinion. I don't know if the judges will see it that way, but I think we're about to find out. Doesn't look like it's going to be a knockout.
Well, this will be our first fight that's gone the distance here tonight. There it is. Third and final round comes to a close. Respect shown by both fighters, and we'll have to go to the judges to see who is our Isuzu Cup
It's about time
champion.
the judges did something, Alan.
Get with it, judges.
ฝ่ายสีดำหรือสีขาวนะครับ โอ้โหตื่นเต้นไหมเอาจริงจริง
เดี๋ยวอย่ากดดันผม อย่ากดดันผม
อยากรู้
เพราะว่าคนที่กดดันน่ะนี่มุมขาวมุมดำเขากดดันกว่า เอาละครับจะ
ลง
เป็น
เชียร์กั
ป
น
ระ
นะ
กรณ์หรือสถานฟ้ามาลุ้นนะครับ ผู้ชนะนะครับขบวนคู่นี้
ใครดี
The winner is
ผู้ชนะได้แก่
สถานฟ้า from Thailand
สูสีมากนะฮะสูสีมากนะครับ
ผมนะกลัวอ่านผิดมาก
So there you have it, the winner of the Isuzu Cup, SATHARNFAH. So we'll be seeing him later on this year at the King's Cup in December. Excited for him, and interesting as well for Pakorn. It's the first time he's had a really tough fight here at Thai Fight. And I'm gone.
ปรบมือต้อนรับจิ้งจอกทะเลทรายวาลิดออลมาเน่
ดุดันมาเลยนะฮะ
นั่นไงจิ้งจอกทะเลทราย คุณจะเอาอะไรมาสู้ดีกว่า
เดี๋ยวเจอนักมวยฝั่
คุ
ง
ณ
ผ
จะ
ม
เอาอะไร
บ้าง
มากัดจิ้งจอกผมดีกว่าโธ่
ใจเย็นๆ ขอสมาธิก่อนนะฮะ
นี่เป็นไงพลังจากแอลจีเรีย
ครับ
นะ
ผ
ฮะ
มสวัสดีครับ
เอาละครับ
สวัสดีครับขอเสียงปรบมือเป็นกำลังใจด้วยครับน่ารักมากๆเลยนะฮะ
โอ้ยหอมจังเลยกินน้ำมันมวยน่ะชอบ
ทำให้ร่างกายอบอุ่น
ครับ
นะฮะ
ครับ
และ
ครับ
คือหอมตัวนี้ก็เป็นพลังให้กับนักมวยด้วยนะครับผมขอจัดนักมวยท่านนี้ออกมา
หูยแค่พูดแค่นี้คนหลังลุกแล้วฮะ
ลุกแล้วนะฮะ
โอ้โห
ฟังดีๆนะครับดีกรีของเขานะครับเขาเป็นคือนิสัยของเขาเนี่ยเขาเป็นนักมวยที่ไม่เคยกลัวใครเลย เป็นขาบูตลอดไม่
ขา
เค
ลุ
ยถอย
ครับผม
นะครับชนะน็อกขอไว้
เห็
นะ
นไหม
ครับ
ลิ้นคุณยังกลัวเขาเอางี้ดีกว่า
คนนี้เราต้องกลัวเขาเลย ชนะน็อกยกแรกมาแล้ว
ครับผม
หลายครั้งนะฮะและเคยชนะน็อกใน1 นาทีแรกด้วยเช่นเดียวกันนะครับอดีตแชมป์อีซูซูครับซุปเปอร์ไฟท์ฉายาของเขาฉลามร้ายแห่งเมืองชน
อุ้ย
ปรบมือดังๆต้อนรับปตทเพชรรุ่งเรือง
You can see the focus and determination on the face of the fighter in the white corner, Walid OTMANE, or as the ladies of the night like to call him, Wild Hot Man. 30 years old, from Algeria, 180 centimeters tall, weighed in at 68 kgs with a record of 60 fights, 37 wins, 20 losses, and 3 draws. We've seen him here at Thai Fight before.
Actually, you were on holiday.
You've seen
I've seen
him
him before, yeah.
here at Thai Fight before.
Yeah, it was a disappointing fight. He fought centre time, and it was a weird fight because his gum shield didn't fit. Of all the things to do, he brought a faulty mouth guard, and it really made the fight a real weak fight. Centre time won it with ease, unfortunately, but he's got a second chance.
And a
pretty
second
incredible.
mouth guard.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah, and I think he might need it tonight.
He, yeah, he's really going to be up against it. And I'll leave the introduction of the opponent he'll be facing up to you, Aaron, but...
Yeah, P.T.T, Petchrungreng in the black corner. The king of Kardchek, the 26th Isuzu Cup champion, the champion of Thai Fight in Kardchek last year, 2017. He is a killer. Just 20 years of age with a professional record of 136 fights, 106 victories, 29 losses, and 1 draw, fighting out of Chonburi.
Yeah, he just likes to Mike Tyson his foes. He likes to just come in and just flatten them really quickly, get the fight over with. He's
dance first. Coming down to the ring, he likes to dance.
Yeah,
and then
murder.
And then
dance, then murder. Yeah, TNT P.T.T is what I like to call him because he's just explosive. And it's we've said it so many times that it must be so hard to fight this guy because he does everything well.
This is my prediction right now. He's just going to run at his opponent and try and knock him out.
It's going to be over really quickly, most likely.
Unless Walid can withstand the pressure, of course. We haven't seen anyone do it yet. Let's not write off. We've just seen PANPAYAK getting knocked out, so anything can happen in Muay Thai.
Anything can happen, especially with card check with those wrap
hands.
hands.
Left hand there out of nowhere.
Might be it.
It was a right hand that came in from P.T.T. It missed by a mile, but...
Oh, man, Walid just literally checked to see if his head was still there.
Oh, here comes P.T.T.
Here comes P.T.T.
The king of the 50K bonus, but Walid's going after him. Another left hand uppercut. Oh, he's drunk.
Walid is on ice skates in there. It's just a matter of time before one of these strikes lands cleanly.
Another right hand there, but he's swinging. How is he doing it?
Oh, no, Walid's going to the barbershop.
Another elbow. P.T.T. pushes him back. Referee jumps in to save him. In the meantime, another right hand on the temple. P.T.T. taking his time. He moves out the way. Walid looking for an elbow again. How is he standing on his feet?
He's not sure.
I don't think he knows where he is right now.
He looks like Jackie Chan from The Drunken Master.
Except he's not winning.
It's a good point. Good distinction. Well, he's still surviving, though. And that is very Jackie Chan. The legend of the drunken Algerian. Oh, and there's just blood pouring from his mouth. This is messy.
Another right hand. Bloody mouthpiece. Oh, right on the board that time. Referees, call it, please.
Medic.
All over.
Oh, goodness, that was like duck hunt for P.T.T. Just sit back with the gun and just pop, pop, pop.
Every time I was going to say this man, this boy fight, he gets better, he gets more destructive, he gets more dangerous.
He's 20 years old.
He is the future, he's the present and the future of Thai fight. Unbelievable, let's see that again. Well, I say unbelievable, he does this all the time, folks.
Very believable.
Right hand.
Oh, right on the beard.
Perfect placement there from P.T.T. And again, we know the danger of those rolled hands. Oh. And he's only going to get stronger. He's only going to get better.
Look at that mouth guard at the end there. At least that was...
You know, I'd love to see if we go right back to the very first moment in the first round where he swung with his right hand. He missed, but he had the foresight. He had the technique to move in with that left hand. Walid just did not see it, and that was the beginning of the end. Congratulations again to P.T.T. racking up another first round knockout here at Thai Fight.
The winner is Petch-Samui
ขอแสดงความยินดีด้วยนะขอยินดีด้วยครับกับผู้ที่ชนะนะครับและเราเป็นกำลังใจให้กับผู้ที่พ่ายไปในวันนี้ขอเสียงปรบมือให้กับชาวต่างชาตินักชกของเราด้วยนะ
สู้สุดใจจริงสู้เลือดกบปากนะคนเดียว
ไม่มีไหวเรานับถือหัวใจเขาเลย
โอ้โหนับถือใจจริงนะฮะนับถือใจปตทเหมือนกันมึงจะโหดอะไรขนาดนั้นนะครับ The Punch ไอหมัดพิฆาต KAZBEK อลิสุลตานอฟ
มาธิแน่นเลยครับผมปึ๊บนี่สวัสดีครับ
เกือบสะดุดเหมือนกัน
ขอเสียงปรบมือเป็นกำลังใจด้วยครับ
เอาละครับสู้ๆฮะ
เทคนิคในการขึ้นเวทีแต่ละท่านก็จะไม่เหมือนกันนะครับ
ใช่ครับเมื่อกี้ผมแล้วเป็นห่วงมาก
นะครับเพราะว่ามีเหงื่อมีอะไรด้วยนะครับต้องดูจังหวะให้ดี
ครับผม
เห็นหน่วยก้านแบบนี้ผมต้องขอเชิญท่านนี้ออกมาเลย
ครับผม
เป็นมวยสายโหดของจริงนะครับบอกฉายาเขาก่อนฉายาของเขาคือมหาการแดนใต้
โอ้โห
ปรบมือดังๆต้อนรับเพชรสมุยลูกเจ้าพ่อโรงต้ม
ไม่สนว่าหน้าไหนไม่สนว่าชาติใด
เพชรสมุยลูกเจ้าพ่อโรงต้ม มหาการแดนใต้ ประเทศไทย
มารวมพลคนสมุย สมุย สมุย เอาหุยเล่หุยร่วมแรงร่วมใจ สมุยบ้านเราดินแดนยิ่งใหญ่พี่เองน้องเองไม่ใช่คนไกลรวมแรงร่วมใจ สมุยบ้านเราพี่เอ๋ยน้องเอ๋ยสมุยบ้านเรา
เอาพี่น้องเราเอ้ยมาช่วยกันเลยบ้านเกิดบ้านนี้เมืองที่ข้าโตโรงเรียนที่คุณครูสอนข้ายังอยู่วัฒนธรรมท้องถิ่นช่างโตลูกหลานชาวเลไม่ลืมน้ำหมูหลวงพ่อบุญโตพวกเองจงรักกันสมุยวันนี้ชื่อเสียงดังไกล
In the white corner, KAZBEK ALISULTANOV, nicknamed the Punch, and not for his cocktail mixing ability. 21-year-old fighter out of Russia, 172 centimeters tall, weighed in at 62 kilograms, with a record of 32 fights, 23 wins, 9 losses, but also bringing in an amateur record with over 150 Muay Thai fights. So he does have a lot of experience, maybe just not necessarily professional experience.
Yeah, fifth fight of 9 scheduled fights this evening on Thai Fight Samui 2018. As we can see, KAZBEK's opponent, Petch-Samui, LUKJAOPORONGTOM, relative newcomer to Thai Fight. First time we saw him, you were on holiday, was in Thai Fight Chiang Mai last December. Professional record of 106 fights, 76 victories, 28 losses, and 2 draws. A former champion of Rajdamnern, 27 years of age, from Ubon Ratchathani province in Thailand. This fight is at 62 kgs, and as you can see, it's a gloved fight.
Our second of 3 gloved fights this evening, the rest, of course, being card check, wrapped hands.
Plenty of knockouts already seen here on Thai Fight. First fight was, of course, against a Russian. Thai versus Russian. The Thai fight won second round TKO, and then 2 other knockouts as well. So 3 knockouts of 4. This is the 5th.
One of which was very shocking.
Yeah, we're going to keep going back to that fight.
We can't
PANPAYAK
help
losing,
it.
yes.
Can't
Incredible.
help it. PANPAYAK getting knocked out in his Thai fight debut was a real shocking result.
Something I have been impressed with Petch-Samui is his actual hand skills, his boxing skills, really on point.
Well, we see some clinch work early.
Don't often see a lot of knockouts with the smaller fighters. 62 kgs, of course. I think that's around 135 pounds.
Both fighters trading outside leg kicks. I prefer to trade compliments, but to each their own.
Like I said, not many knockouts, especially when you put in the glove element as well. If it was card check, anything could happen. Good outside fight kick there from Petch-Samui. ALISULTANOV looks in great shape, got really strong legs. Looking to hook to the body. Another outside kick there from Petch-Samui, trying to take away the base of the Russian fighter perhaps. And again, In the clinch we go. Look out for elbows, but it's there if he wants it. Again, taking away that lead left leg. And again, look at that.
He's really focused on that technique at the moment. Clearly part of his strategy in this fight. It's a nice short right counter hook.
Petch-Samui going in with an elbow there, but missed by a mile. Reverts back to those leg kicks, taking away the base of the Russian fighter. If you do that, it's difficult to generate power if your lead leg is, of course, damaged, because that's where a lot of the power generates from when you're standing there. I think it was Terry Silver in the Karate Kid Part 2 who said, if a man can't stand, he can't fight. Well, if a man can't stand, he can barely punch also.
Well, you know, that's a good point, because I think that's where most of our martial arts knowledge comes from. Of course, the Karate Kid series.
Shout out to Cobra
For me,
Kai.
Bloodsport.
Those documentaries.
Yeah, those famous documentaries.
Oh, Petch-Samui just clipped. Just
Yeah,
the
AliSultanov was just a little bit wobbly for a moment.
Right kick from the Russian fighter. Petch-Samui, though, leading the chase. Oh, beautiful right uppercut there from Petch-Samui.
Yeah, just snuck that in there.
Looking for an elbow as well, out of the clinch. Veteran move there from the Thai fighter. Solid left kick to the arm of the Russian. Still does damage, of course. Good left kick on the outside there.
For that sneaky uppercut again, this time missing.
It's a great back and forth battle we have here. Settled down as well. It's nice to see now. We can see the Thai fighter is the one who's pushing the pace and the Russians having a counter. Great fight here at Thai Fight Samui.
Great back and forth action in that first round. Elbows and knees coming in from both fighters.
It's interesting as well, because it seems the replay, I didn't really catch all the action, because these fighters, like you said, 62 kg, they're so fast, it's so rapid, that we do miss a lot of the action, so.
Beautiful bucket hat on display there.
The best. Big fan of San Fran. Named after something, according to Ron Burgundy.
A whale's reproductive organs, I believe. Moving on to round two.
Which is always the case after round one. Another left kick to the body there from Petch-Samui.
Oh, I love consistency.
Oh, high kick there. KAZBEK caught him, and that sprung. Petch-Samui into action.
Petch-Samui did a lot of really nice work on that lead leg.
Another right kick to the body there from KAZBEK.
First round, really attacking that lead leg.
Oh,
really crafty trip there from the Thai
beautiful
fighter.
There.
Effortless almost. Now he's going to work on the other leg.
Nice combination there from Petch-Samui, left, right.
It's been a really diverse attack from him so far in this fight.
Every time Petch-Samui tries to build some sort of command in the fight, ALISULTANOV just comes back, delivers a combination of his own. Left kick there from Petch-Samui, going high. ALISULTANOV has got to make sure he keeps that right hand covering his face, otherwise he's going to get clipped with that left kick. Petch-Samui changing levels, body kicks, high kicks, left hand, right uppercut.
Yeah, like I said, he's so diverse with his striking. ALISULTANOV's not really sure what to look for. Nice little kick to the face there from ALISULTANOV.
And a nice little cheeky left elbow as well from the Russian.
Two cheeky strikes.
That's what I was saying about momentum out of it. Just Petch-Samui's trying to build it, ALISULTANOV, one of the reasons is he's got a great chin as well. He's taking a lot of these shots and he's throwing shots of his own.
I think he's also just done a really good job of not overextending himself, not leaving himself open. Good defensive fighter.
Some of the times what happens to these foreigners who come up against Thai fighters, these Thai fighters will throw these beautiful combination shots, and instinctively they'll cover up and just try and take the shots, thinking that sooner or later the Thai fighters will just stop and move away. It's never the case. That's where the fight's finished. So to do what ALISULTANOV's doing is great work. Another trick there from Petch-Samui.
Yeah, he's just too clever in that position for ALISULTANOV, and that's often the case as well with Thai fighters.
Left elbow, oh sorry, right elbow in the clinch.
They pretty much live in the clinch in their gyms. They just learn little tricks that you haven't spent that amount of time doing it, you're not aware.
When you see it, you don't even realize that it's a technique. They learn that over time. Many techniques, especially in the clinch area. It's a whole new ball game. It's almost like putting in goal. Different ball game when you're in that clinch compared to when
Mini
you're not.
golf is what you're talking about, right?
Correct. Left high kick there from Petch-Samui. Really is looking for that left high kick. Even though KAZBEK's taken a lot of punishment here, he still looks at the game, he still looks composed, but a good, solid second round there from Petch-Samui, and doesn't he know it. End of round 2 here at Thai Fight Samui.
There's a beautiful high right kick from ALISULTANOV and some good work in the clinch as well. Another back and forth round. You said that you thought the Thai fighter got the better of it?
Yeah, I think so. He was pushing the pace, he was delivering more shots. Even though KAZBEK looked comfortable defending, he was still getting clipped. And that's what counts on the judges' scorecards. Round 1 open for P.T.T.
Debate?
Yep.
Looks like we've got a mind meld going here, Aaron.
Good knees there from Petch-Samui. I think ALISULTANOV just took a little right elbow from Petch-Samui. Petch-Samui was doing that to him in the second round. Fighting fire with fire, this Russian fighter. Another left kick to the body there from Petch-Samui. Oh, right hand. He faked the knee that time and went in with a right cross.
Clever.
Very clever.
Yeah, ALISULTANOV by no means is out of this fight. He might be losing on the scorecards, but he's made it a very competitive.
Yeah, I've been impressed.
Very competitive affair. Nice left kick to the body from Petch.
Good tactic, I believe, there from Petch-Samui, because he was getting blocked a lot with that left high shot. So why not go to the body instead, mix it up? And eventually, eventually, KAZBEK will move his hand down. And then what do? You go up high.
Go back to the body.
Good right hand there from Petch-Samui. Yeah, that body is just open. I feel like ALISULTANOV is just, it's almost muscle memory the way he's blocked those high kicks, and now it's leaving the right side of his body open to attack.
Landed a nice lead left before he got into that clinch, did ALISULTANOV. He's landed a couple of nice lead hands. Not really going with a traditional jab or anything, just sort of throwing lead hooks with either hand.
Good 1-2 combination there from ALISULTANOV, but again, two fighters with clearly strong chins. They take punishment and they're moving forward. Another left elbow there from Petch-Samui.
No fluidity, ref breaks it up.
Every time Petch-Samui is dumping ALISULTANOV, it's just taking the wind out of the sails, just tiring the Russian fighter. There's he goes up high that time. Back to the body, caught him clean.
He's really been scoring efficiently with that left round kick to the body, has Petch. There he goes, looking up high again, but still blocked. Probably would be better served just going to that body.
I think so.
It's not broke, don't fix it.
I agree.
And these high ones they're scoring, but they're being checked. The ones to the body are landing cleanly.
Still count.
Yeah, they still count, they still hurt,
but doing a lot of damage to the arm as well. Petch-Samui got his hands down, looking confident.
Arm to the arm.
Yeah, end of the third and final round. Nice fight. Really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, good performance by ALISULTANOV, and a good performance by Petch as well.
Probably get the decision, but nonetheless, well done to both fighters. We'll go to the judges to clarify. And we'll move on to the sixth bout of the evening. Another card check bout here at Thai Fight Samui.
รอสัญญาณนะฮะ
นักกีฬาเราก็ตื่นเต้นเลยนะครับตอนนี้นอกจากเหนื่อยได้เต้นด้วย
ตื่นเต้นแล้วผมรู้สึกว่าก็เฉยๆนะ
เหนื่อยมากกว่าเก็บอารมณ์อยู่
เอาละครับตอนนี้ผลมาอยู่ในมือผมแล้วนะครับผลมาอยู่ในมือผมแล้วนะ
ประกาศสักทีดี
อยากมากเลยนะผมอยากประกาศมากเลยครับเนี่ยตอนนี้นะครับดำหรือขาวนะฮะลุ้นกันทั่วประเทศลุ้นไปถึงดาวนาเมกดาวอังคารแล้ว แต่ผมก็ยังไม่ประกาศ แต่ถึงเวลาแล้วก่อนที่นักมวยจะหลับนะฮะเอาละครับและผู้ชนะนะฮะ The Finish
ผู้ชนะได้แก่
เพชรสมุย from Thailand
ขอแสดงความยินดีด้วยนะฮะและก็ขอบใจกับผู้ที่มาในวันนี้ด้วยนะครับทำเป็นงานสุดยอดมากเป็นสมุยจัดไปกับคอมเมดี้เพิ่มไปถึงที่ตีให้ใครอยู่นะครับ
นะเพชรสมุยลุ้นจนเหนื่อยแล้วเมื่อกี้ต้องขอโทษทีนะครับพอดีสัญญาณทางดาวเทียมจากดาวอังคารไม่ค่อยชัดเท่าไหร่
เฮ้ยสัญญาณถึงแล้วตอนนี้
ขอเสียงต้อนรับนะฮะ The Heartman ไขวานโซไลมาเน่ ชอบกินบัวลอยด้วย
ใช่บัวลอยไข่หวานไม่ใช่
บัวลอยไข่หวาน
เป็นขนมที่อร่อยมากนะครับเอาละครับมาแล้วครับ สวัสดีครับผมขอเสียงปรบมือเป็นกำลังใจครับฟิตมากนี่คือวิธีการขึ้นเขาเป็นการตัดไม้ข่มน้ำนะฮะ
ครับผม
ดุดันเลย ถ้าดุดันขนาดนี้ผมขอเชิญสุภาพบุรุษท่านนี้
ครับผมท่าน
ฟัง
ไหนค
ดี
รับ
กรีเขากันก่อนนะครับดีกรีนะครับเป็นหนึ่งในนักมวยนะครับที่ครองถ้วยพระราชทานแชมป์ไทยไฟท์ปี 2017 นะครับแล้วก็เป็นอดีตแชมป์อีซูซุคัพด้วย นักรบจากเมืองช้าง ขอเสียงปรบมือดังต้อนรับชนะจนพีเคแสนชัยมวยไทยเยี่ยม
There you can see 27-year-old KEIVAN Soleimani fighting out of Iran, nicknamed the Hard Man, which sounds like a really bad Steven Seagal movie. 178 centimeters tall, 73 kgs with a fighting record of 58 fights, 40 wins, 18 losses. He is a champion in Iran, a confident fighter. We've seen him here at Thai Fight before with mixed results.
Yes, and he will be taking on CHANAJON, P.T.T Muay Thai Gym, champion of Thai Fight in the 72.5 kg division, former stadium champion at Rajdamnern, and he is the 24th Isuzu Cup champion. Professional record of 131 fights, 97 victories, 29 losses and 5 draws. Fighting out of Buriram in Thailand, 29 years of age now.
Yeah, and if you've heard us say Isuzu Cup quite a few times tonight and you're not sure what that is, it's just a tournament that they have here in Thailand, a very prestigious one of the most prestigious tournaments. A lot of really good fighters have competed, and obviously if you have won that tournament,
it lifts the heads of the Thai Fight directors, right? And you get a chance to then perform and possibly fight.
Well, that's one of the benefits. Yeah, you also win like a truck and a cool scarf
and a big key.
Yeah, cool scarf and probably a lot of money as well.
Yeah, you were talking about KEIVAN SOLEIMANI, actually a veteran of Thai Fight in the white corner. He's fought 3 times before. One of our first commentary details was in Nariti Wat down south, and he was winning the fight against Payak-Samui, but eventually got knocked down and lost that fight. And he's also had 2 other decision losses here against P.T.T, which is no disgrace at all to go the distance with him.
Yeah, going the distance with P.T.T is almost a victory.
And a fight called Petch-Samui as well. So looking to turn the tide here. We've seen him on different Muay Thai shows in Thailand before as well, and does really well.
He's a good fighter.
Muay Thai, he's got the skills. He's a tough guy.
He's fighting against the ultimate technician,
CHANAJON. Yeah, CHANAJON's had a bit of a renaissance of recent times. He's fought on Thai Fight before, of course, a mainstay in fact. He's been knocked out on a couple of occasions. One from Sion.
Famous knockout.
Yeah, and one from a Russian fighter who fights out of Tiger Muay Thai. But he defeated Sion, didn't he, last year? He knocked him out, of course. One of the most famous knockouts on Thai Fight. Looking more composed.
Yeah, he's been on both sides of famous knockouts as CHANAJON. So really nice counter right hand there.
Yeah. KEIVAN's got some power behind those punches. And when
he's not scared and he's not nervous. He's been here before.
Yeah, he looks determined, right? And he's suffering 3 losses. You want to turn that tide. He's not going to get too many other opportunities to do so on Thai Fight. The 4th loss, that could be it, really.
Well, a win over CHANAJON would be enormous. Already some bruising on the bridge of KEIVAN's nose. Nice kick to the body. But eats a high kick for his trouble.
Yeah, nice right kick to the body, like you said there, from KEIVAN. Oh, and again, CHANAJON flipped the leg over the top of the shoulder of KEIVAN, and that connected.
Wasn't quite a question mark kick, flush, but had that same sort of technique to it. It was a bit of a misleading kick. Went up over the top and connected.
Yeah, well, KEIVAN was, instead of walking into that kick, he was able to move away from it at the same time that CHANAJON kicked it.
He landed a nice counter kick as well. KEIVAN's been really good with his counters so far in this fight.
CHANAJON headhunting. Biggest fighters on the card tonight, going at it, 73 kilograms. Good right hand there from CHANAJON. Momentarily rocked KEIVAN, but KEIVAN sprung back from the ropes.
There's some redness on the face of CHANAJON as well. I mean, he's giving most of the punishment, but he's definitely receiving some.
Yeah, but CHANAJON's walking him down now, and then you can see the strength of CHANAJON.
As he lays him down to bed. That was the quickest highlight real I've ever
Hope
seen.
you catch that if you're, if you're not. Too late back from a commercial break to see those replays, but trust me when I say it was a good fight. It was a good round one, Adam. CHANAJON in the black corner, KEIVAN SOLEIMANI in the white corner. Thailand versus Iran.
Yeah, I'd give that first round to CHANAJON. I think you would as well, but it wasn't easy for him. I mean, Soleimani doesn't make it easy on anyone. That's a beautiful sweep there from KEIVAN.
I think CHANAJON's out for payback now because he saw that KEIVAN swung at right foot when he was on the floor.
Yeah, a bit of a soccer kick. Attempt. This isn't one championship. You can't do that here.
I don't think you can do that there anymore.
Really?
Really.
So sad.
Oh, right high kick there from, oh, there you go.
I think KEIVAN was
Little
smart.
gesturing there.
I think he was smart to lay down right there.
Stiff left hand.
Tactical sit down.
Right kick to the body. Good block though from KEIVAN. He moves forward, but he doesn't really put those combinations quick enough.
You know what he's doing a really good job of is making this fight messy. Because CHANAJON's such a technician. He's usually so calm.
Oh, spinning back elbow attempt there from KEIVAN.
He's really made this a messy fight. I think that's his best chance to win.
Yeah, flustering CHANAJON, why not?
Bringing CHANAJON into a dirty brawl.
See the left leg markings of KEIVAN. Another right kick to the body.
That's a nice shot there.
Yeah. I like the way he uses that left jab. The right elbow attempt there from CHANAJON. Two bulls wrestling. Oh, CHANAJON, be careful.
Dangerous, yeah, putting his head down there.
Spinning back elbow attempt there from, I think it connected at him.
It's hard to see from this angle, but you can see
Isn't that a little welt on the top of KEIVAN? Is that from the spinning back elbow? Uppercut attempt there from CHANAJON. Right kick to the body
kick
from
to the body.
I don't know what KEIVAN's issue is though.
Yeah, not sure. He just got dumped there after the kick. Nothing wrong with that.
Nice right hand. KEIVAN's telling the fighter who's moving forward to move forward even more.
KEIVAN started to get a bit frustrated here.
Right elbow attempt there from CHANAJON. Not smooth, not clean though. KEIVAN trying to take away the base of CHANAJON, but CHANAJON just moves out the way.
Oh, beautiful lead hook to the body from CHANAJON.
Another elbow attempt there from KEIVAN, missing the mark. Sooner or later, we're going to see CHANAJON go for that right high kick again. You can just tell.
He's setting it up with a lot of beautiful body work here with his
just
punches.
like he did to Sayok.
Yeah, he's a smart fighter.
End of round two. Highlights from the second round. See KEIVAN just using that left jab to keep CHANAJON at bay, and it's working. There you can see that spinning back elbow right on the top of the head of KEIVAN. There was that dump that he was not happy about. 1-2 combination, following it up with a right knee. KEIVAN training out of Tiger Muay Thai. A lot of good fighters coming out of Phuket. Good Muay Thai fighters as well as MMA fighters, of course. Some of them will fight in the UFC. Round three, third and final round. CHANAJON in the black corner from Thailand. KEIVAN SOLEIMANI from Iran in the white corner, right elbow there.
CHANAJON looking super aggressive to start this third round.
Yeah, it looks like he wants to finish, Adam. I'm just waiting for that right kick to happen up top. KEIVAN's been studying the tapes of CHANAJON, maybe he's waiting for it as well. And that's what's perturbed CHANAJON from going up high.
That's a bit of a mind game right there, because KEIVAN was sort of complaining about that same technique in the previous round. CHANAJON just let him know who's boss. A bit of a big brother action there. I will say in this third round, CHANAJON starting to look more comfortable. I think the aggressiveness of KEIVAN in the early rounds had CHANAJON a bit flustered, but now really looking in his zone. I don't think KEIVAN's doing himself any favors by moving backwards.
Oh, there's the right high
There's that kick you were calling for, Aaron.
Yeah, I think it's a similar fight to what we just saw from Petch-Samui and KAZBEK. Like, the foreigner in the white corner is happy just to work on the counter and try and block and deflect the shots. But
This is not what you want to do.
Yeah, but you're not winning the fight by doing that.
Beautiful body shots from CHANAJON, really picking KEIVAN apart now.
He's found a way of getting through to him.
Chopping elbows.
Problems for KEIVAN.
The short arm salute being used like a hatchet to
CHANAJON
chop down a tree.
Spinning back elbow though. The corner of KEIVAN are telling him to move away, don't cover up. Just move backwards.
But you can see though, just the look on his face, the body language.
KEIVAN trying to fight fire with fire, but he looks tired.
He doesn't look happy to be there anymore.
Right now,
that's
for me,
CHANAJON. CHANAJON's taken the will out of him.
I believe so. Another spinning back elbow, but reflects of CHANAJON. KEIVAN with no answers, Adam. He's just taking punishment.
He's accepting questions. And it looks like he's going to survive this third and final round. Won't be that finish from CHANAJON, but
jumping thigh kick there from CHANAJON. Like an oblique kick, a la John Jones.
You've seen SAENCHAI throw those jumping low kicks as well.
Final stages of this third and final round. There it is, there's the bell. We'll go to the judges' scorecard. CHANAJON's disappointed because I feel like he wanted the KO. But I don't think he should worry about winning the actual fight.
It's tough to knock out Soleimani. He's a tough fighter.
That's three fights in a row now that he's fought a Thai fight and survived.
Yeah, he's just not a guy that you finish that easily, and CHANAJON has just experienced that.
Like we said, we'll go to the judges' scorecards, and then we'll be back. 3 remaining fights here at Thai Fight. Payak-Samui, SAENSATHARN, and then SAENCHAI.
นะครับมีดำนะฮะ
เอาละครับ และผู้ชนะได้แก่
The winner
is ชนะจนครบไทยแลนด์ยินดีกับผู้ชนะครับแล้วก็เป็นกำลังใจให้กับผู้ที่พาไปในวันนี้ด้วยนะครับสุดยอดนะฮะคุณไทยวานก็สู้ได้สุดใจกันนิดมากขอเสียงต้อนรับจอมโหดผู้เยือกเย็นอเล็กซ์ซูซ่า
โหวิ่
มาง จาก
มา
บราซิลแดนนักบอลแต่หุ่นเหมือนเล่นบาสโอ้โหแต่มาต่อยมวยโอ้โห
ถือว่ามีกล้ามเนื้อสำหรับการเป็นนักกีฬาที่ยอดเยี่ยมสวัสดีครับขอเสียงปรบมือเป็นกำลังใจด้วยครับ
เอาละครับ
ฟิตมากนะครับวิ่งมา
เล็ก
ข้ามเชื
ซู
อกเลย
ซ่าครับผม
เจอคนนี้ดีกว่า
อ่ะคนไหนผมละอยากรู้จริงๆ
ดูจากหน่วยการผมจัดคนนี้มาให้ดูฉายาเขาก่อนๆนะคนนี้เนี่ยเป็นมวยดุจริงๆครับผมดุดันเลยนะครับฉายาเขาคือจอมบูทะเลเดือดปุด
โอ้โห
วันนี้มาเดือดกว่าเดิม
มีกองเชียร์อยู่แล้ว
มีกองเชียร์ด้วย
ขาต้องมีกองเชียร์อยู่แล้ว
จอมบูทะเลเดือดขอเสียงปรบมือต้อนรับพยัคฆ์สมุยลูกเฉพาะโรงต้ม
ไม่สนว่าหน้าไหนไม่สนว่าชาติใดพยัคฆ์สมุยลูกเจ้าพ่อโรงต้มจอมบูทะเลเดือดประเทศไทย
มารวมพลคนสมุยสมุยสมุยเอาหุยเล่หุยร่วมแรงร่วมใจสมุยบ้านเราดินแดนยิ่งใหญ่พี่เองน้องเองไม่ใช่คนไกลรวมแรงรวมใจสมุยบ้านเราพี่เอ๋ยน้องเอ๋ยสมุยบ้านเรา
เอาพี่น้องเราเอ้ยมาช่วยกันเอ้ยบ้านเกิดบ้านนี้เมืองที่ข้าโตโรงเรียนที่คุณครูสอนข้าอย่างโยวัฒนธรรมท้องถิ่นช่างโกลูกหลานชาวเลไม่ลืมน้ำหมู่หลวงพ่อบุญโธพวกเองจงรักกัน
สมุยวันนี้ชื่อเสียงดังไกลผู้คนหลั่งไหล
There you can see the fighter from Brazil, Alex Sousa, 29 years old, fighting out of Sao Paulo. 68 kgs he weighed in at with a record of 41 fights, 32 wins, 9 losses. He's listed at 172 centimeters tall, but he looks much taller than that.
Yeah, I don't know whose tape measure that was, but it needs
maybe,
replacing.
Maybe he was on his knees.
And he'll be fighting the returning Payak-Samui, LUKJAOPORONGTOM, 24 years of age from Krabi, Thailand, 174 centimeters tall, which actually makes him taller on paper.
Yeah, I'm not
I don't know
buying
about
that.
So this fight will be at 68 kgs, card check, 93 times this man has fought, 70 victories, 19 losses and 4 draws. We haven't seen Payak-Samui since Thai fight Yala last year, where he got knocked out in the first round.
Yeah, he's had a bit of a beleaguered run here at Thai Fight, ups and downs.
Yeah, out of all the Thai Fight roster members, he's probably lost them, well, definitely lost the most, I would say. We've seen him lose 3 or 4 times on Thai Fight.
We've seen him look fantastic.
It's true, very true.
We've seen him look very average, and we've seen him lose. So we've really seen a little bit of everything
Mixed bag.
from Payak-Samui. So in that sense,
well, maybe the time off is what he needed.
That's
We'll
sweet.
see.
That's sweet. I'm just
You know what I
thinking. I'm just thinking. For me, it's unpredictable. You know, you just don't know what Payak-Samui is going to show up. So.
Well, that's a right hand trick from the bat, so maybe a strong, tough Payak-Samui is coming. But yeah, it was a body shot that knocked him down in Yala.
No way he's 172 centimeters tall.
182, perhaps.
Maybe 182.
Good right low kick there from Payak-Samui. Right kick.
Nice quick left kick from Sousa. Sporting the Brazilian colors on his physique, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, nice.
Until they fall off.
Yeah, a lot of pressure though on Payak-Samui right now.
Always. I've always felt like every time I've watched Payak-Samui fight,
Never seen him relaxed in there. Never.
I've always felt like the world was on his shoulders.
He's the sort of fighter who gives everyone a fight, no matter what the talent of the other fighter is. His opponent could be one of the best in the world who'll give him a fight, or he could be someone who's fought 4 or 5 times who'll give him a fight. You just never know. Good left high kick there from Payak-Samui. He really wants to make a statement here. I think he has to as well. I really do.
Otherwise,
Shot of redemption
he rides
almost
off into the sunset for another 2 years.
Surely that loss has been playing on his mind for months. And he needs to exercise that demon by putting on a great performance here tonight. Good. Will not do, I believe. Oh, solid right low kick there again from Payak-Samui. So we're going to miss there from the Brazilian fighter, but again, Payak-Samui goes back to the lead left leg.
That's a nice weapon that he's using right now, that outside thigh kick. It's doing some damage, bothering Sousa. Those long, thin legs of his.
He really has got long legs. See if he can utilize that stepping knees, body kicks, teeps like that as well to keep Payak-Samui away.
Just got out of the way.
Knocked out the rope though. Payak-Samui with the standard grimace on his face. I feel like all the Thai fight people, all the people we work with are watching this fight intently as well.
Yeah, we've always felt like that. Like, I don't know if they're all like his godfathers or what's going on. I mean, I know that he fights for the gym. That
I just feel like they want to see him do well right now, more than ever. I know that after Thai fight, took a few months off, then he was fighting left way in Burma. Oh, solid right hand there. He moves in with a good right elbow.
It's there from Payak-Samui.
But SOUSA just sees it from a mile away. He's got to try and disguise those elbows better as Payak-Samui.
He can just keep throwing that kick. It's really bothering Sousa. It's been his best weapon there in that first round.
End of round 1 here at Thai Fight Samui.
You can see a downward elbow strike from Samui that just missed.
Yeah, he's not disguising those very well, is he? I don't think he cares.
Yeah, some of his bull rushes didn't really come off that well. And I don't think he necessarily needed it. Really just picking apart that lead leg with his low kick was doing, was really effectively scoring for him. If I was in his corner, which I have no right to be, I would just tell him to calm down, be patient. That might be a hard thing to say to a guy who hasn't fought here in a few years, but calm down, be patient, keep throwing that low kick, and then maybe go up high later on in the round. But
I don't think relax and Payak-Samui put in the same sentence. He just bites down on that gum shield and hopes for the best most of the time.
That's true.
Good combinations there from SOUSA. They're going at it now.
Oh wow, Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Oh, SOUSA's connecting there with some good combinations.
Yep, so he clearly didn't listen to my advice.
I was just about to say, Diego Sanchez Gil Melendez.
He's doing the exact opposite of what I would have suggested. And I'm not really sure he got the better of that exchange either. There you go. Go back to work on that leg.
We know he's getting the better of those leg exchanges. SOUSA's just not bothering blocking or checking those kicks at all.
Just work the inside, work the outside, take that leg away. You mentioned it early in a previous fight. You take that leg away, you take their power away. Then he can go in there and wade in with those crazy bull rushes and doesn't have to worry so much about the power being there. Yeah, just chop that leg down.
He really is chopping it down as well. I mean, saw a few grimaces there on the face of SOUSA.
So much more effective than just going in there throwing
last we've just seen him
100
block.
punches.
We've just seen him block the first kick.
Yeah, well, what does that tell you? It tells you that it's bothering him.
Jumping downward elbow attempt there from Payak-Samui.
That's one of the bonus strikes.
Indeed.
If you can knock your opponent out with that, you get a nice fat bonus.
50,000 baht from Chang. Good right hand there from SOUSA. Oh, Payak-Samui again going back to the base. And a nice right hand there from Payak and a right elbow! Medic! Medic! It's all over!
Unbelievable!
Redemption! Redemption for Payak-Samui!
What a feeling that must be, and I really do think he set it all up with that low kick. The kicks to the leg was bothering him, and then boom, connected with the punch, knocked him out.
That's what happens, just like Adam said. Take away that leg, your ability to move backwards is disabled, and then you're susceptible to anything. And in this case, it was a beautifully timed right elbow that knocked the Brazilian out cold.
Yeah, what a nice bounce back performance.
Look at the eyes, rolling into the back of the head.
Like gumballs in a machine.
Let's look at this again. It was the right hand that rocked him. Moved into position.
He was already going down.
Yeah,
I think the first right hand really did most of the damage.
That was it.
Second one was the icing on the cake.
It was just a delayed knockout. He doesn't know
Oh
where
man,
he
he's
is.
looking up at that guy like, are you
Bang.
my mom? That's crazy.
Delayed. We've seen that a few times, haven't we, with card check? He looked fine. SAENCHAI. Last time we saw SAENCHAI knock someone out. Sorry, against Henrique MULLER. That question card kick.
It
took like 2 seconds for him to fall on the floor, and this time
it took a while for his body to process that he was knocked out. Yeah, it's interesting. Somebody needs to buy that man a beer. He is in a rough place right now. Had a really good performance up until it wasn't good.
Slight smile there on Payak-Samui.
That's about the happiest we've ever seen him.
Amazing.
Well deserved.
Payak-Samui from Thailand!
Once again, congratulations to Payak-Samui. Will we see him again at Thai Fight? I hope so. That was a great performance. Really entertaining. 2 more fights to go, ladies and gentlemen, here at Thai Fight Samui 2018.
White Scorpion, MOSTAFA, ASHOURI!แหม
แหมควรจะปาดโดนหน้าตัวเองแล้วเกินยกสูง
ไม่ธรรมดาเดี๋ยววันนี้เจอท่านี้เหมือนกันอ่ะมาขนาดนี้ลีลาไม่ธรรมดาคู่แข่งเป็นยังไงครับคุณเดียวครับ
เจอลีลาแบบนี้ผมขอเอากระดูกชิ้นใหญ่แข็งๆแกร่งๆมาเลยดูดีกรีเขากันก่อนนะฮะดีกรีของคนนี้เนี่ยนะครับเจ้าของถ้วยพระราชทานนะครับไทยไฟท์ปี 2017 พอไหมไม่พอ
อยากดู
จัดไปนะฮะนี่คืออดีตแชมป์อีซูซูคัพซุปเปอร์ไฟท์ด้วยนะครับความภาคภูมิใจของพี่น้องชาวขอนแก่นเลยฉายาเขาคือขุนศึกแดนดอกคูณปรบมือดังๆต้อนรับแสงสถานพี่แค่แสงใจมวยไทยยิม
Sparks fly outside and inside the ring. And between you and I.
So this is the 6th fight
All
of
right.
7 this
Moving
evening.
on.
SAENCHAI will be next, of course, but we have his stablemate from P.K. fighting right now.
Well, there you can see the scorpion on his back.
Nickname-
Mustafa
yeah.
ASHOURI, his nickname is the White Scorpion. He's fully committed with that tattoo.
And the hair.
I guess the Lion King
And the
nickname
shorts.
was already taken.
And the skin color.
33 years old, fighting out of Iran, 178 centimeters tall, weighing in at 70 kgs. He's got a very impressive record, especially for a non-Thai fighter. 169 fights, 121 wins, 48 losses. I mean, you see that kind of record for Thai fighters all the time. For foreign fighters, not so much.
Never.
In fact, I don't know if
Never.
I've ever seen
Maybe
that
Youssef.
many fighters, that many fights.
Yeah, from a Thai fight.
S1
Fighter
champion
of
as
God.
well.
Yep, very good. And he will be taking on SAENCHAI P.K. SAENCHAI Muay Thai Gym. 24 years of age from Khon Kaen province, 183 centimeters tall, with a professional record of 164 fights. Three less, Adam, than his opponent. 130 victories, 29 losses and 5 draws. A former Lumpini Stadium champion, former Thai champion, former WMC Muay Thai champion, and the current Isuzu Cup Super Fight 2017 70 kg tournament champion, where he defeated Arundej, and that was last year in Samui. Bit of a homecoming for SAENCHAI.
That was a great fight.
It was indeed, and then he won the champion of Thai Fight 2017 at 70 kg in Bangkok. Very, very strong fighter who's knocked out a lot of opponents since his move to Thai Fight. However, will the White Scorpion try and put a sting in the tail of that story?
Ooh, juicy.
That was good, right?
That's the one you wouldn't share with me, right?
Right, yeah.
No, I can see why.
Card check rules again. SAENCHAI going for the traditional white crew. Don't always see that at Thai Fight.
It's been a while, yeah.
It's all those knockouts. Gotta keep the on-air action going
They
for a
probably
little
told
while.
him. Yeah, they probably told him before the fight, we need you to do a nice traditional Y crew. Well, I gotta say, this is the fight that I am looking forward to the most, besides the Isuzu Cup fight that we had earlier. Of course, any Thai versus Thai fight I really, really look forward to. But this, when I was looking at the fight card, I thought this had the chance to be the most competitive fight on the card.
And while SAENCHAI's going through the motions of the white crew, I'll just reflect on what we've seen so far here in Thai Fight Samui 2018. First bout, Petch-PHANGAN, LUKJAOPORONGTOM won via second round KO. Second bout, the shock of the night, HENRIQUE MULLER won via KO. SATHARNFAH won PAKORN in the Isuzu Cup Super Fight. P.T.T defeated his opponent in the first round, no surprise there. Petch-Samui by decision. CHANAJON also by decision, and then we saw the knockout from Payak-Samui. And now,
Deep thoughts by Jack Handy.
the penultimate fight of the evening. SAENCHAI in the black shorts will taking on Mustafa ASHOURI, the White Scorpion in the white shorts.
We're used to just seeing scorpions get eaten on Khaosan Road, but here we see one finally try to get its revenge. Revenge for all scorpions.
Maybe that's the training that SAENCHAI's been doing. Going to Khaosan and just gobbling all those scorpions.
We'll see if he can gobble another one tonight. Nice left kick by Mustafa. Oh, look at that.
Wow, going for the arm
Wheel kick.
Whoa!
Wheel kick and then a spinning back kick as well.
Taekwondo Scorpion.
That was a crescent kick followed by a spinning wheel kick. Definitely not Muay Thai techniques, more Taekwondo stuff, but interesting. Yeah, we did see before this fight started, Mustafa was over here in his corner doing a full-on like Jean-Claude Van Damme split. So there's no question that he's got some
This is going to be
flexibility.
interesting. You're going to see a Muay Thai fighter against a Taekwondo fighter, it seems.
There's no question we've seen already that Mustafa is not an orthodox Muay Thai fighter.
He's looking to spin again.
Yeah, you can see him looking to spin. He's light on his feet, bouncing around, which you just don't typically see in Muay Thai.
Unless you're SAENCHAI.
Unless you're SAENCHAI, he can do whatever he wants.
Oh, timeout.
Whoa. Well, he should be aware that the corners are usually wet. That's pretty typical.
Oh, right hand there, and a left knee from SAENCHAI. White Scorpion down, but not out.
All the flash in the world can't compete with just a well-placed strike. That is the power, the directness and the power of Muay Thai on display from SAENCHAI.
Nice right hand there. SAENCHAI with a right hand of his own though.
Yeah, SAENCHAI is not impressed with all of this awkward movement.
Should quick knee there from SAENCHAI. And then a full mount.
Into the full mount.
Push kick from SAENCHAI. Looking for that right hand again, swinging a left as well. Oh, downward elbow. Scorpion is down.
Yeah, that looks like it was to the back of the
And it's
head.
all over.
Yeah. That's a tough way to go. Yeah, I'm glad that I mentioned that was going to be one of the most competitive fights of the night because it's quite embarrassing.
Yeah, you should be ashamed. Congratulations to SAENCHAI. Does it again.
I hope that MOSTAFA is okay over here.
Like you said, Adam, MOSTAFA came out very unorthodox, but he was self-assured. He was going for that axe kick, then he went for a spin, nothing doing, and then SAENCHAI just put it on him. And
he's really in a world of pain here. It's not a good spot to get
Let's
hit.
have a look at those highlights.
I think we're going to see the knockout here.
Yeah, it's in this corner for sure. It's a jumping, tempting knee.
And here comes the
and
elbow.
he just good for no reason. It
That's
seemed,
a
and then
bad spot to get hit. I mean, that reminds me of like Jean-Claude Van Damme movies again, where someone ends up getting like
more of an on-back situation.
Yeah, an on-back,
right there.
and then somebody ends up paralyzed.
But
So
is
we'll
that-
hope that he's okay.
A downward elbow is one of the techniques, though. The
Yeah, but you
champion
want to
50,000
hopefully throw
baht.
the downward elbow to like the head and not to the back of the
Oh,
neck.
stretcher's coming out.
Yeah, that's not good. Really hope he's okay.
Back of the neck. Yeah, look of concern there from SAENCHAI. A slight look, anyway. Congratulations to him. We hope ASHOURI's okay. Could be completely disorientated if he's been hit flush on the back of the head, you would assume. But stay with us, folks.
The Scarface, Andrea SERRA.
เมาเรียบร้อยแล้วครับแน่นเลยขอเสียงปรบมือเป็นกำลังใจด้วยครับ
โอ้โห ผมว่าพี่แสนชัยมีหนาวเหมือนกัน
หนาว
เอาจริงเอาจังนะครับ
เมื่อสักครู่นี้เดี๋ยวผมขอประชาสัมพันธ์เพิ่มเติมก่อนนะครับเพราะว่านักชกเมื่อสักครู่นี้คุณมุสตาฟานะครับปฐมพยาบาลอยู่นะครับแต่ว่าเงินรางวัล 5,000 บาทจากทางดร.วรุษเนี่ยนะครับได้มอบไปให้กับฝากไว้กับผมเป็นที่เรียบร้อยแล้ว
เดี๋ยวฟังไม่คุณแล้วเหรอต้องมอบให้เขาด้วยนะอย่าลืมนะ
อยู่กับทีมงานล้อเล่น
เป็
โอ้
น
โห
การ
รอยสักนี่เล่นส
พยาบาล
นมากเลยนะครับผมนะฮะยังไงก็ขอเป็นกำลังใจให้ด้วยนะครับมาดูคู่นี้นะครับเริ่มต้นเปิดมาแล้วหนึ่งท่านนะครับคนที่จะขึ้นมาต่อก่อนทุกคนรู้ดีเราได้พูดกันไว้แล้วนะครับสั่นสะเทือนเรือนลั่นด้วยเสียงเชียร์นะฮะดูฉายาเขากันก่อนนะครับเขาคือตำนานที่โลดแล่นอยู่บนผืนผ้าใบทั้งในและต่างประเทศ โคตรมวยแห่งสยาม เสียงปรบมือต้อนรับแสนชัย PK แสนชัยมวยไทยเยี่ยม
Interesting tattoo on the chest of our final competitor in the white corner for this evening. Our final bout of the evening, Andrea SERRA, nicknamed Scarface, 33 years old, fighting out of Italy, 171 centimeters tall, 65 kgs is the weight. Fighting record of 47 fights, 37 wins, 9 losses, and 1 draw.
And he'll be taking on the legend that is SAENCHAI, PK SAENCHAI Muay Thai Gym. 37 years of age now, 163 centimeters tall. His fight is at 65 kgs, 351 fights, 300 victories, 49 losses and 2 draws. Currently on a 37 winning streak, fight winning streak. 27 of those fights at Thai Fight.
300 wins,
yeah,
it's incredible.
Got his 300 victory last time out at Thai Fight Rome, where he fought a very valiant Luca Roma. But yeah, 300 victories from 351 fights.
Amazing. And SERRA's got, you know, a reputation. He's an Italian champion, a European champion, an S1 champion, a Combat League champion, but unless he's defeated Thanos, I'm not sure he's got the resume to take on SAENCHAI.
A 4-weight Lumpini Stadium champion, Thai Fight champion of 2016, Thai Fight champion of 2017. The man they've all come to see here tonight, SAENCHAI, PK SAENCHAI Muay Thai Gym. What more can be said about this great man?
A lot. Yeah, he's a champion.
Joe Rogan, of course, a huge fan. I'm a huge fan. You're a huge fan.
If it sounds like hero worship, it's because I think he's a hero and I worship him. It literally is that. Champion dancer, champion drinker, champion fighter. He's just a bad, bad man.
But in a good way. The techniques he uses are very non-Muay Thai-esque, really. Likes to stay very light on his feet. He bounces around the ring in total control the whole time. Throws techniques that you don't, again, see from Thai fighters. Question mark kick knockouts.
Jumping low kicks.
Jumping low kicks, yeah.
That question mark kick knockout that he had last time out was one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen.
And usually all with a smile on his face as well.
Yeah, and you usually will see him after the fight is over, just eating and drinking and relaxing, doesn't have a mark on him.
Well, one of the first things he does, he goes back and watches his fight over again, and he's usually nodding his head like he could be doing something better.
Well, it's that, I'm sure it's that constant drive to up your level that creates a legend.
Well, one of the reasons he's still performing at this high level at the age of 37, 38 this year.
That's
because
incredible.
He trains like an absolute machine.
I don't think people can grasp how spectacular that is to be able to do what he's doing at this age. I mean, in Muay Thai, being 37, 38 is basically like being 100.
No, it's unheard of. Absolutely unheard of.
That would be like being in the NBA and being like 58 years old.
I'll take your word for that.
Or playing football and being like 46.
Okay, boys and girls. Main event of the evening. In the black corner, SAENCHAI, PK SAENCHAI Muay Thai Gym.
You're in the white corner, Andrea SERRA.
Thailand versus Italy.
Tiny Thanos versus Scarface.
Muay Thai Cyan.
I've given him like 100 nicknames, so I'm just trying out some new things.
Hey, we've just seen PANPAYAK get knocked out in card check. So maybe anything's possible, right?
I know where you're going with that, and I get it, but no, not possible.
Care to not bet? Oh, we've had a lot of fun here, as always, in Thai Fight-Samui 2018. And this is now the final fight.
Star of the show, SAENCHAI, round one.
The ninth and final fight of the evening.
There's a little SAENCHAI shuffle to get us started. We'll see if he kisses him soon.
Inside fight kick there from the maestro. Oh, question mark kick coming out early there.
Well, there wasn't really a question mark about whether he was going to throw it.
See, again, look at that, the quickness, the way he moves out the way and then throws a left high kick. And then moves back out the way again.
Yeah,
he's just so fast.
His speed, his angles, his technique, his mastery of range.
There's the jumping low kick.
There's the jumping axe kick.
SERRA looking in great shape.
For now.
Oh, left kick to the body. SAENCHAI trying to get into his head. Another inside kick. Another inside kick from SAENCHAI.
Yeah, it's not a trade that SERRA's going to want to make. You can already see bruising on the inside of his leg.
I think SAENCHAI, the last time he was knocked down was aged 15. And after that,
I love this story.
Yeah, and the story is after that he went back and he went, I'm never ever getting knocked down again.
And he didn't.
And he hasn't been.
It's the kind of stuff you read in books, really.
Left high kick, followed by a left kick there from SAENCHAI.
Crunching kick to the body.
That was one movement.
Yeah, it's fitting that we're next to a body of water because SAENCHAI really does move like water. Very fluid.
For the Bruce Lee of Muay Thai.
Yep.
Or is Bruce Lee the SAENCHAI of Kung Fu?
No offense to Bruce Lee, but I kind of feel like SAENCHAI has accomplished more.
That would be a great fight, right? Left kick to the body there from the one and only SAENCHAI. The artist of the Thai fight canvas.
Picasso of pain.
So again, going back to the strong legs of SAENCHAI.
Look for the left hand as well. The left hand of SAENCHAI is oftentimes his executioner.
They got caught with the left hand there. Back to the legs again.
And so often we've seen it, just a quick left hand, quick left straight come in from SAENCHAI, and then that's it, game over.
Left hand again, it gets caught with the right though. SAENCHAI moving forward.
Serra doing well.
There's that question mark kick. Serra just brushes it off.
Well, he's done a very good job of staying composed. You know, a lot of fighters just get so flustered by SAENCHAI immediately.
SAENCHAI looking for that right elbow when they went into that clinch position. Serra looks tough.
The fact that he's comfortable enough to smile and still be throwing his techniques is a really good sign for him.
He's taken a lot of good SAENCHAI shots and he looks okay, and that's building his confidence. But don't get complacent. That's the last thing you need to do when you're facing someone like SAENCHAI. End of round 1 here at Thai Fight.
There you can see some of the action from the first round. Nice inside leg kick from SAENCHAI. There's that straight left that usually does so much damage. A nice left kick to the body. Knees. And there's that straight left again. And really a good job of Serra to take SAENCHAI's best shot and not get totally flustered, still regain his composure. And here he is in round 2, which is
a feat in itself.
Yeah.
Let me finish that.
I mean, we've often congratulated fighters just to lose to SAENCHAI in 3 rounds. I mean, if you can go the distance, you know, you've had a good night in the office. Chad Collins, for example, he went 3 rounds with SAENCHAI, and we were so impressed with his performance.
Here we go, round 2. Oh, question
there
mark
was a little question mark kick from Serra.
Good for him.
Reminds me a bit of Frankie Edgar.
I don't know how it occurred, but there's a real mouse under the right eye.
It's that left.
Serra.
It's that straight left, man. It doesn't look like much, but we've seen it just kill people.
Yeah, it could have been one of those elbows from the clinch position that we were talking about that stuck through. Oh, there's a right elbow. Serra's tough.
Yeah, SAENCHAI going to work here, not smiling anymore.
SAENCHAI moves out of the way of the hands.
It's a sign of respect. If you can get SAENCHAI to stop dancing.
Solid kick. 2 solid kicks there. Serra fighting back again, though.
Yeah, he's done a really good job of giving SAENCHAI a little bit of his own medicine. SAENCHAI hits him with a low kick. Serra hits him with a low kick. You don't see Frankie Edgar in there?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. And Al Pacino. SAENCHAI looking for these. There's that left hand again, Adam. Well, Serra giving him a good workout. If anything else.
Yeah, SAENCHAI's got some real melatonin in that left hand of his. Puts people to sleep.
Nice, side push kick. Left hand to the body. Left knee.
Step in knee. Did he kiss him? I missed it, but the crowd went wild, so I'm guessing he kissed him.
I think he just smiled at the crowd.
Another SAENCHAI special.
Left knee again. Good left hand. Left kick, left hand.
SAENCHAI really getting comfortable now.
Feel the SAENCHAI flow, baby.
Nice knees to the body from Serra.
Left hand, left knee again from SAENCHAI. Front kick. There's that left hand again. He's so quick at switching levels. You don't see it coming.
His left side attack is just absolutely phenomenal. There's the question mark kick.
There's the push kick. He just doesn't stop. Moves out of the way of the low kick. You can see that.
Little dancing.
Yeah, you can see that Serra was going to try a right hand, ducks under and grabs it.
Always one move ahead. Sometimes 2.
Serra's playing checkers, SAENCHAI's playing chess. Just heard the corner of Serra saying, SAENCHAI's tired, SAENCHAI's tired.
I mean, he should be. I don't know if that's true.
He's 37.
He's 37. He's had 350 fights or something. He should be tired.
Another left hand there from SAENCHAI. End of the second round.
Short arm salute. Nice step in knee from SAENCHAI. Beautiful technique there. But it's got to be said, you know, Serra's doing a really good job in there. So often we've just seen fighters get in there and they just turtle up. You know, they just can't. They can't really deal with his speed and his technique. They get flustered. They lose their game plan. They're not able to throw their techniques.
Just
You're
like
looking
a turtle.
You were giving me a look like you had something really clever to say. But we've seen Serra, you know, still throw his technique, still push forward.
All right, boys and girls, we hope you enjoy Thai Payak-Samui 2018. This is the final round of the night. Oh, maybe a headbutt there. Clash of heads. SAENCHAI moaning that something's bothering him under his left eye. SAENCHAI in the back foot, left high kick. Good sweep there, veteran move from the master, SAENCHAI.
He's feeling nasty now. You're not seeing him smile and dance anymore. And that's, like I said, that's a sign of respect for Serra and what he's been able to do in this fight. Hasn't been a walk in the park for SAENCHAI.
Well, it's been a good test for him. SAENCHAI's thrown everything at him, to be fair, and he's just smiled. But he hasn't really, oh, again, he's going in with his head.
Yeah, he's being a little cheeky there, but...
This isn't left way. But I guess if you're fighting SAENCHAI, anything will do, right?
Well, you try anything you can.
Right, left hook attempt there from Serra, and then a right elbow.
Yeah.
SAENCHAI now having it his own way in this third round.
Well, Serra's confidence has grown every single round because he's still there.
And he's took his best shots, like we said before. The confidence builder. Another kiss there from SAENCHAI. Maybe not the right time right now. There's an elbow from SAENCHAI. Possibly one of the reasons why. Well done to the referee for taking the P.T.T off the armband. Probably whipping into the eye of SAENCHAI.
Nice kick to the body there from SAENCHAI.
Oh, another good left hand there.
And a good elbow. Two elbows. Wow. Really good third round here from Serra. I mean, we've been praising him the first 2 rounds just for surviving, but now he's actually really going on the attack. And
right side kick from SAENCHAI.
He could possibly win this round. I don't know if I've seen SAENCHAI lose a round. And
Chad Collins, perhaps?
Chad Collins, yeah, I think, might have gotten a round off of him. But that was, again.
Serra doing a tremendous job here.
What a performance from this 33-year-old Italian.
Oh. Thai fight Rome, we fought a very good. Oh, catwalk kick there from SAENCHAI. Serra wants it though.
Yeah, he's pushing the ref off. He's going after him. I mean, he's in the right mood. He's in a rhythm. It's really cheeky, pushing the ref off. Get out of my way.
There's a scene right.
Let me at him.
There's a scene right at the end in Scarface, right, where he's just full of bullets, but he's still saying, "Come on."
And that's Serra.
Right now.
Not the scene with the mountain of cocaine.
Not yet.
That's a different one. Okay.
Right, high kick attempt there from Serra. Goes in with the left kick. Inside 5 kick and then a left hand from SAENCHAI. Final stages of this third round. Great account from Serra.
There it is. I think Serra won that round. Taking a round off SAENCHAI is really...
It's a win in itself.
An incredible
really
achievement. I still think SAENCHAI wins that fight. I think he won the first 2 rounds, but really, really impressive performance from the Italian fighter.
Brilliant. Well, SAENCHAI definitely won the first 2, in my opinion. Serra winning the third. Let's go to the judges for a decision. Body kicks from SAENCHAI. That was about it, really.
Yeah,
SAENCHAI was peppering him, but Serra looked like he was hitting him with bigger shots.
He landed a couple of really nice elbows. Well, they really found a way to make that highlight reel look like SAENCHAI won that third round, but...
I was just waiting to see see the highlights of Serra.
Who's editing this?
I think it's SAENCHAI's mum.
The winner is... SAENCHAI MUAYTHAI.
Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. 38-0, your winner. Not convincing, but winning nonetheless. Getting the job done. SAENCHAI P.T.T Muay Thai Gym. Give it up for Andrea Serra. Great performance. Hope to see him again on Thai Fight.
Yeah, he deserves a call back for sure.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, great end to a great night. Hope to see you again here at Thai Fight. I've been Arisuri Sompan.
And I'm Adam Martin.
See you next time on Thai Fight.